Welcome back to another video of me strength training. So it's a beautiful Thursday today, and I decided I'd start my workout with trying to do some very heavy pull-ups. And I just started off with warming up on different grips, started getting the back, get some blood pumping to the back, and then I went back to my neutral grip, my close grip pull-ups, try and get for maximal strength. And I just started doing a few reps, going up the weights, and I was feeling a little bit slow today. I think the heavy lifting from the previous days is definitely impacting my performance here, but I still felt strong enough to keep going up. And I wasn't doing too many reps, I was just sort of greasing the groove on the movement, getting up. And I filmed this in portrait just to try it out, see if I could post to my Insta story, but I didn't get a max today, spoiler alert. But I still did some strong pull-ups, 70 kilo pull-ups, a very heavy pull-up. I tried for 90 for the double body weight. I tried that, but it didn't work the first time. I tried to put some straps on, see if maybe the grip was failing me, but it wasn't. So yeah, I'll go back to the drawing board a bit. But I tried for an 82.5, try and get a little max in there. My last max was an 80 kilo pull-up, but I kind of kipped at the end, so I'm not really counting it. I'd prefer my 1 rep max to be a strict pull-up. And near the end of the workout, I did some work on my sticking point in the pull-up, so watch along to see how I worked on that. And then I went on to conventional deadlifts, just doing heavy deadlifts. Again, I'm trying to work on my posterior chain as much as I can, trying to really strengthen up my back, so when I return to judo I'm not as easy to pull down. I just have that general strength in my body that it makes me hard to move, and it makes it easier to move other people when you have a solid base. And a couple days ago, I did sumo deadlifts, and I hit a max of 5 plates, so 220 kilos. So that was my goal for today, which I was feeling a little tired. My glutes were a little sore, but when I was watching back the videos of my deadlifts, I noticed the speed of the bar was pretty good. And so I felt like I could go up to 220. My 180 deadlift wasn't too hard, had a nice smooth movement, and then I went up to 220. And it didn't really budge. And I was a little bit, not too happy about that, so I tried again. It didn't budge again. So I had a little more rest and came back and really tightened on the straps there, make sure there was no lagging movement. And yeah, as you can see, I did it. So I hit 5 plate deadlift in both sumo and conventional, working different areas of the posterior chain, make sure I'm strong in many different positions. And then after that deadlift, I was feeling a little bit beaten up, but that didn't mean that the workout had to end. So I went on to doing some military press, and I decided to wear a belt for this just because I imagined my core would have been a little bit beaten up from the deadlift, so I just wanted to wear the belt just to protect myself when doing this exercise and not have the core to be the limiting factor. And I wanted to be able to rep out 75 kilos, but that wasn't happening, so I just immediately did a drop set down to 70, see how that went. Again, I could only really get 1 rep. I think my body was really exhausted, but I still went down for another drop set on 60 kilos and tried to rep that out. And I'm pretty happy with how my military press is going. It's nice and strict, and I feel very strong doing it. And now here's how I was working on my sticking point, because I'm able to get the first half of the pull-up with 90 kilos, but then I have trouble for the rest of the range. To get my chin above the bar, I have to kip. So I just did 50%, so 40 kilos, and just worked the end range of the pull-up and do as many reps as I can to get my body used to moving in that range and making myself stronger in that specific range. And then, like always, you got to do a unilateral exercise, something to use your core from one side to the other. And this is a pretty fun exercise that keeps you pretty athletic, gets your feet moving. As you notice, a lot of exercises you don't move your feet a lot, and you need to move your feet in life, so this is a good exercise to be able to change direction from one side to the other. And if you're a judo player, you can notice that the movement is good for being able to turn in for a throw. So try this exercise out, let me know. Alright, that was a pretty powerful session. That deadlift took a bit out of me, but I continued. I powered through that one. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the workout, and please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll have more content soon.